Good morning, good morning. How is everyone? Hope you can hear me loud and clear. Everything good with the mic, everything good with everything else. Can someone confirm? I guess so. Okay, lovely. Lovely. I was waiting for everything to come through. All right, so where are we in the market? So NASDAQ is looking pretty decent. We have already swept the London Q1 high. Yesterday was fun day. Yesterday was a very fun day. Basically, if you had any sense, you could have caught shorts, longs, 3-4 trades in a day easily. So it was a beautiful price action. We basically went on to sweep the previous day high, then went down to sweep the New York AM low, and then went again to sweep that previous day high again and trade above it. So it was a beautiful day to trade. I think a lot of people would have made a lot of money and blown a lot of accounts as well, because if they got it wrong, they got it wrong massively. So yeah, good trading day. Not choppy, but not directional at the same time. So yeah, 1 second guys. Let me just log into Let me just log into my accounts. I'm not yet logged in for some reason. All right. So yeah, so basically yesterday was very clean. Kumar, morning bro. Nico, hi. Po, hi. Daisy, hi. How is everyone? So yeah, logically, yesterday was very good overall. So I requested my payout. So it's going to be a much more calmer day today. We'll see how the market responds to the price. The market responds to time-based liquidities. Let's look at high time frame to just get a gist of where we are. So I was talking about power of 3 yesterday and how the market might be just playing the power of 3, and now it is confirmed. We have traded below the Monday low, which was over here. Came back up, now trading above, so aim should be Monday high and sweeping that liquidity and going above that. Now overall the market looks in a decent place right now. When you're looking at the market right now, you're like, okay, we are starting to trade above the weekly open. We might be going higher. That could happen. But where are we overall in the range? We have gone very deep into discount, into the OTE. We have swept the liquidity. Now we are trying to bounce and go above the 50%. So your overall bias should start shifting a little based on how you see the market. Obviously, if we are able to trade above this BPR right over here, then you will turn bullish until new all-time highs are created. So it looks good, but any rejection in this area will basically mean that we are going for the liquidity down below. So daily is giving you a signal that yes, market is turning bullish, but you just need to wait and watch and confirm whether this is really a bullish price action or not before jumping into any sort of positions in the market. Looking at 4 hourly. So yesterday no fair value gap was left, at least in the trading session. 6 minutes time we will leave our first 4 hourly fair value gap, and what you would want to see is that the basically market trades back into it or start accelerating higher, because this candle is a bit more, it doesn't give you any signals. So you just need to wait and watch how the market reacts once we start trading inside of it and what it does from there. So 4 hourly fair value gap is in the making. 6 hourly, yeah, fair value gap is going to be confirmed, but still 4 more hours to go. Is there a reason you have set activated? Set? What is set? What set activated? This? Are you talking about B adjusted? On daily, what's it? No, not really. It's just activated to know the settlement price of the contract. That's it. There's no reason. Like, you can deactivate it. Be adjusted, you need to activate. You can deactivate it. There's no specific reason. To be honest, I just saw it myself. So yeah, I would rather see continuous price action. Just makes my life easier. So I've turned it off for you now. I mean, turning it on, you can see there is a closure, the settlement of the day. So this was the settlement price of the day, and then obviously this is the closing candle, so it should be deactivated in my opinion. I don't know why it got activated, and I didn't even think about it. Sorry about that. So 6 hourly, as I was saying, 4 hours to go for this fair value gap to take effect. Still a long way. So we'll give price time, we'll give enough time for price to kind of do its thing, and we'll take it from there. Just a second, guys. Oh no, not this. 1 second. Okay, so yeah, sure. Yes, better. Yes, all good. Yes, yes. Cool. Okay, cool. I got logged out from my accounts for some apparent reason. Let me just log back in. Alright, so let's look at the 5 minute now where we are in the market. So we have swept London Q1 high. Do I feel that it will go lower? Well, see, if I'm looking for time based liquidity, it should go lower, but till where? Asia low? Well, I doubt it. I think we are pretty bullish in the market. So if I'm looking for any sort of trades, it's going to be bullish trades. Coming to gold, gold is giving a different feeling altogether. I mean, on gold, I would love to see a Q1 high sweep. So on gold, what I want to see is this Q1 high sweep and then a rejection. That could give us a trade to Asia low. So if that can happen, that would be a good trade to have, and maybe a trade from here to Q1 high, possibly. I don't know. We'll see. But I don't want to enter gold long right now. I mean, if anything, I want to see a gold short. So it's just based off this price action right now. We have created this BPR, gotten rejected from this. So a short makes more sense. But I want to give it a couple more minutes to play out and see what it wants to do. So yeah, so gold I'm going to wait and watch and see what happens. I mean, the only trade I can see right now is that if we are to trade below this, maybe take a short position for 2 hours. So that would be the gold trade I will be looking at. Where did you guys go? Yeah, there you are. Yeah, so that would be the gold position that I'll be looking at, trading below this. Until we are trading above it, I want to see maybe a Q1 high sweep, because there's still plenty of liquidity lying above, which might want to be swept before we start going anywhere. So yeah, for that's for gold. Yeah, let's see. Any questions, guys? Anything from anyone that you guys want to ask? Happy to answer. When you say bullish on MNQ, since Asia high was already swept and it bounced, Asia low hasn't been yet. So, okay. Now, this is where people get it wrong when it comes to time-based liquidity. Yes, logically, if Asia high is swept, Asia low is intact, you would aim for Asia low. But you need to see what your bias of the market is. Now, your bias is now bullish. So, taking a short from there does not make sense. And especially taking a short that low. You know, asking for Asia lows to be swept. Again, I'm not saying it cannot happen. I'm saying that it is very highly unlikely that it will happen. So when you're trading time-based liquidity, you need to also understand your bias is very crucial as well. And in this market, as I just said, you have basically playing out the power of 3 when it comes to the weekly candle, right? And what the weekly candle power of 3 says that, hey, I have swept the Monday liquidity, I have come back inside the range. Now I should go higher to sweep the Monday highs and upwards and onwards. So the weekly candle wants to expand to the upside. So you will expect this weekly candle to expand to the upside, and if that is the case, then why would you take a sell? You want to see lower sweeps and higher price action. So in this case, I would rather want to see maybe London Q1 sweep, a London Q1 sweep, and then go higher. Maybe drawn liquidity upside then down. I doubt there's going to be down. I think it's going to be, market is coming out of its phase, so I really doubt it's going to be looking lower. So yeah, let's see. So as I said, gold I'm waiting for to see some sort of reaction here. All right, so perfect. Let's keep going. Let's keep going and rolling and rolling. Where did it go? All right. So let's see. Let's wait and watch. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask them. Happy to answer. Happy to take some questions. So I would love to see this, man. I would love to basically for it to kind of push downwards lower and give me some sort of reaction. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you should be now bullish on NQ. You should be, I think gold, you can be neutral. You cannot be bearish or bullish. You just need to be where you are. Like you need to make a decision on how the market plays out. So on that, I would say just stay calm, stay, in the game before anything else happens. So yeah. So Prada says, is London Q1 just a liquidity or drawn liquidity for you? So London Q1 is just the liquidity. A drawn liquidity would be somewhere on the higher time frame where the market is going. Like you can use London Q1 as a drawn liquidity for lower time frames. It's not wrong to do that. It's just that for me, drawn liquidity is something where the higher time frame is pushing towards, not the lower time frames. Bro, do you live here only once a week on Thursdays? No, Kumar. Basically, I've been traveling over the past couple of weeks. So that's why it was on and off. But normally it is 3 days a week on YouTube and 2 days just for mentorship students. As of now, but it will change to 2 days only on YouTube and 3 days for mentorship students. Yeah. So basically all the students get more access to me. As they should. Nothing wrong in that. Like in our mentorship, we basically right now have 6-7 people. And yeah, it's fun. Daisy is happy about that. So yeah, Daisy is one of the students. Yeah, we basically trade together most of the sessions, and then yeah, trade journaling and all that. So I kind of review all their journals. We have lectures 3 days a week. So yeah, it's fun. It's fun when you see people improve. It's fun when you see some problems that they had get resolved. Some problems that they had become more bigger. So basically, when I ask for journaling, I have high standards, and when people don't do it, it becomes an issue for them. So yeah, it's fun. I think all of them have improved a lot. Still, here and there, some stuff will need to improve over the course of next couple of months. But now it's, I think, slowly coming down to them, how they put their head together and do what they want to do best. It is big fun. And the best part is sometimes we study something and it happens the next day, so that's good. All right, so let's wait for the market to do its thing. I am not seeing any signals in regards of if I want to enter, so I think I still need to wait and watch what the market wants to do before we jump into a trade. Still pretty early in the day, so just wait and watch, let the market do its thing, and we'll enter once we get an opportunity. Till then, any questions from you guys? Anything that you guys want to ask? Anything that you guys are confused about in our trading? And again, sorry because I have not been doing loads of lives. It's only because I've been traveling. So any questions, guys, from anyone? Old people, new people, anyone wants to ask anything in regards of where price is, or you want me to chart any of the stocks that you are trading, or even Ethereum. Ethereum has, oh, by the way, Ethereum, I've taken my first TP. So yesterday I closed out 25% of my position on Ethereum. So 25% of the position is now closed, and the aim is that, so whatever I closed, so I closed around 10 Ethereum position on this, and aim is close 10 Ethereum position and exactly buy the same amount. So basically rotate. That is what hedging really is. If you are hedging your positions, you are basically aiming to buy lower because overall you are bullish on the market. It's just that the leg down is giving you opportunities to place yourself again or increase your position size. So you book positions and you buy the same amount of asset that you have booked. So yeah, Ethereum, I've done that. Bitcoin is looking dire. Until unless it changes drastically, it's not looking really good. I think, as I said before, we are now in the OTE of this area. You would want to see a bounce here. And if you see a bounce here, I would say new all-time highs are highly likely. And that might be the last leg of the market. But until that happens, you are basically stuck in a downtrend. So you just wait and watch what happens here. I think the bloody volatility has been squeezed out of the market. Then I need to do something about this mask. It's so difficult to breathe in this shit. Alright, let's see. I was thinking about short this morning because during Q1 there was change in state of delivery, break or block, and manipulation leg measured for measured away down everything. Yeah, so on NQ, I guess, right? So NQ, earlier there was a short and that would have played out perfectly, in my opinion. So this was the manipulation. So if you were awake at this point of time, this would have been your manipulation. But the thing is, I think you have already reached your target. Maybe not, still lower. But it's just that this happened in the, if you will see, this happened literally at the start of the London session. So 12 in 12:05, you basically manipulated. Now, if the sweep happens this early in the session, I normally don't give it so much importance. But yes, I mean, if you are considering this, then that's not wrong. It's just that we have swept, we have taken this low after that, right? We have taken all this liquidity after that, and we have shown good reaction and change in state of delivery straight away. So you just need to wait. It's not like you're saying the wrong thing. I think you're looking at it correctly. It's just that it's the wrong time of the day for the markets. That's the only thing. Like for me, I would wait to see what the market does in a bit than right now. Like I don't have a directional bias as of now. I'll be very honest. Like I want the market to go higher, but until that happens, you need to just stick to your guns and just let the market do its thing. Okay, let's see. Let's just see. Yeah, exactly. The time was not right. It's just that you just, if you give market enough time to do its thing, most of the times what will happen is you will get a good trade instead of getting just stuck in a trade. So you just need to kind of stay calm, respect the price, let it do its thing. Once it has done its thing, you'll get an opportunity for sure. Like as of now, it's not looking bad. I mean, it's looking good for a short. It's just that how the hell do you short this and where do you short it to? I mean, yes, you short it to here, but you need to wait. Let the market show you its hand. So yeah, it's just you just need to wait and watch. Now this is what I want to see on gold. If we can sweep this and this liquidity as well. So I don't want just a sweep of this. I want a sweep of this liquidity. So this relatively equal highs, even though it looks like a sweep, for me it's relatively equal highs. I want the market to go sweep all this and then make a decision on where it wants to go. Okay, so cool. Trying to push. Let's see. Today is the first big data release after government shutdown and reopen. I think we'll be calm till then. Already had. So yes and no at the same time, Kumar. So massive data release coming through, obviously. Today, first one. And I totally agree with you. Will it be calm before that? I think there will be a lot of speculation before that. That's how I'll say. I think it's gonna happen. You will see, you'll see price heading towards one direction, and after the data release, maybe it will just go calm later on. But I think you will see directional price action, because see what makes the market, what makes the traders make money. It is not calm. It is speculation. So bigger players in the market will start taking positions pretty quickly today. A lot will happen. A lot of positions will be taken. So I believe it's not going to be calm. Maybe I'm wrong. I believe we'll be seeing directional moves. Not like yesterday, no. No, I doubt it will be like yesterday. I think it will be unidirectional. I think it will be up only if the data is in line. If the data is not in line, then yes, we might go sweep some highs and maybe go even to sweep the Monday high and then just dump after that straight away. So until we take Monday high, for me, that's how I'm looking at the charts right now. So this 200-point move, I feel will happen before the data release. And then the market might turn around and close where it is right now. I'm not saying that's what will happen. I'm saying if that happens, it's not going to surprise me. It was good. Nvidia earnings were good. You can tell with this number over here, 1.86% up. So Nvidia earnings were pretty decent. I don't think I'll be able to trade NQ because NQ doesn't want to go lower and sweep that liquidity for me. If it does that, then maybe there is an opportunity for me. We'll just let it do its thing for a bit. Just let it do its thing. There's no price movement at all right now. There's just price is stuck in a place. I don't see either a long or a short. I mean, for me, a short on this, as I've said, is basically sweep of this high and the relatively equal highs over here. Or if you want to consider this as a high, then this is the manipulation block that you will be looking at. Maybe a retest of this manipulation block and a dump down. So I want to see us retest this once and then maybe do a change in state of delivery on the 5-minute, or even even any sort of price action that would show me confirmation of price going lower. That could be an inverted fair value gap, that could be an order block being turned into breaker block or something along those lines. But if until we do that, it's very difficult for me to trade this. So it's very simple. I need to see some sort of reaction there. Okay. I mean, come on, go sweep some sort of sell side liquidity. I mean, it has already swept. Like, maybe I'm asking way too much from the market. Maybe I'm really asking a lot from the market because it has gone down to sweep this, and I'm just being, too naughty with the market. And if this is the manipulation leg, then we should be expecting this and this to be hit. But it's just that I can't see an entry model. Yeah, it's just that I need an entry model to be able to play this, and there's no entry model for me. You could indeed. Let's just get rid of all this. Honestly, I wouldn't mind this as well. Maybe a quick sell into this fair value gap and a bounce from there. I would not mind that. That will also retest the 4-hourly fair value gap that has just confirmed. Yeah, this would not be a bad idea if we can get this sort of price action. Yeah, I would not mind that. I would not mind a sell over here. But let's see. Let's see if we get an opportunity. So let's see. Let's wait and watch what happens here. That's the only thing we can do right now. We are not getting any opportunities. Fucking hell, man. Nothing is doing what we wanted to do. Alright, so for gold, I mean, as I said, I just need to wait. I really wanted to go retest this to give me a confirmation that this is what it wants to do. Before it does that, it's like I'm walking blind. I'll be very honest. Maybe a short position once this is taken, once this is inverted, if there is a sell-off. So this could be a trade, just in case you guys are wondering. So if we are able to invert this order block which has swept this liquidity, we will basically invert these fair value gaps as well, so that is good. But yeah, you want to just wait and watch how we react here. All right. All right, so if we close this candle below this previous candle and invert this, I might take a short position, feeler position. It's not going to be a big position. Stops will be above this high, and I will be aiming for 2 hour. So this will be how the short will look like, but we need to close below this and turn it into a breaker block. Until that happens, there's no trade. And on NAS, if we get some sort of displacement higher, I mean, I don't mind taking a long. I mean, by displacement, I would mean fair value gaps being left behind, some way in which the market tells me that, hey, this is what I want to do. So yeah, we'll need to wait and watch. So yeah, just waiting and watching, just giving it time to basically develop. Once this candle closes below this, we'll basically trigger a short position. So 3 seconds, so we'll need to wait another 2 minutes for it to confirm. We can't enter right now. So until you close below it, there's no trade. It's simple. You need to have a 2-minute candle close below this to confirm a trade. Oh, by the way, I'm missing out on the chat because I have that open. Okay. So Blake says, hey man, how are you? For NQ, there's a 5-minute FEG we're trading near currently. If we get 1 to 2 minute displacement down, or is that more of a low probability setup? Could that be an entry model? So NQ, any sort of displacement in either direction is an entry model right now. Like this is an entry model for me. If we are able to leave a fair value gap right over here, I'm happy to take a long position. So 1 minute to go. If we are able to do this, this will be a long position for me, right? And I'll just aim for like maybe Monday high. So Monday high is around that area. Yes. So that will give me 2.5 hour. But the thing is, like, do you want to take a position right over here, or do you want to wait for a displacement above? It's totally up to you. So it's just wait and watch time kind of for NQ. And for gold, as I said, we close below and I'm going to be entering a short. So I'll keep my eyes on gold for now. So I think that is more relevant for me right now. To 30 seconds to go, will we be able to close below? That's what matters. The 4-hour FEG is 150 points. So when we have a very large range in FEG where you target prices to hit 50%, yes. Not 50%, I would say. When we have a larger range, I basically expect the price to just go inside and just start bouncing from there. If you have a big FEG, because that shows. So think about it. Why are FEG created? It's basically market makers positioning themselves with urgency, right? So if that is the case, then why would they want it to trade deeper? You basically would want it to kind of just touch and go. And most of the time, I like when the FEGs are not even retested. It just keeps going. Like yesterday, it just kept going. It didn't give anyone a chance to enter. So I think market just wants to show us a middle finger. It did not close under that candle, and now it is dumping. So let's see if we have enough in 1.5 minutes to take this trade. And on NAS, I would say, so on NAS, the only problem I have is this is the manipulation block right now for the Asia high. I want to see us leaving a fair value gap, testing that, giving a change in state of delivery before I enter. So just waiting to confirm whether we get that opportunity. And if we don't do that, and if we start coming lower, my short position will trigger from below this, which stops above this, and I'll just aim for 2 hour to this. I think we'll reach this 1 hourly fair value gap. So both of them are perfect. So 42 seconds to go. Let's see if we can close the candle. Let us. Okay, so that will be the trigger for us. So 10 seconds and our 2 hour will basically now go below a shallow. So let's see. Okay, I'm in. Okay, I'm not in. It did not. Fuck me. Yeah, now I'm in. Yeah, I'm in now. So stops will be above this. My entry is just about here. I'll only aim for 2 hour, no, nothing more than that. So in on a gold short, stop loss above this high and aiming for 2 hour. That's it. So let's look at NQ. Okay, I'm going to take a long on NQ as well, right over here. It will be a half risk position. I'll not go full risk into this. So let me just enter a long on NQ as well. And stops will be under this. So it's a light feeler position. It's not a full position. And in this, I will be aiming for the Monday high. So aim will be Monday's high. So that would be somewhere around. Have I aimed for way too much? No. So 25,361. So aim will be 25,361 for this. So 361 somewhere around here. Yeah, just below this. I'll aim for just below this. Yeah, that should be fine for me. So that will be my targeting for both of them. So let's see how the market plays out. Does it respect our trades or it fucks us over? So yeah, give it time, give it space to play out. NQ is a feeler position. This is a full position. So this is a full risk position. NQ on the other hand is just a feeler position, half risk, just letting it do its thing. So yeah, let's see the chart. What was the trigger for that long? So yeah, good question. So the trigger for that long off was that the reaction we had after. So we left this fair value gap, right? Started dumping down hard, went below, closed inside, and then we basically started to push up higher again. For me, the reason I took this feeler position is because we closed above the 50% both the times. So this candle, even though it's sold off, we closed above 50%. This candle took support of 50% and started pumping higher. So it gives me an indication that the market might want to go higher. So that's why a small position and not a massive position, just to, you're just putting your fingers in there. You're just making sure that, okay, if their market wants to do something, I'm part of it. So I hope that makes sense. I mean, if it doesn't play out, it doesn't play out. We will be out of the market for a small feeler loss. We'll not have to stick in there, just sit in there, wait for it to do something. Either of them, if either of them don't play out, it's fine. We'll know pretty quickly that, hey, this is not what the market wanted to do. So, yeah. So yeah, let's see. Let's wait and watch. Shouldn't we wait to invert the manipulation block, or is it on the way? It's not. No, you should wait. It's not that. There's nothing wrong in waiting for the manipulation block to be inverted, Nico. If you're waiting for the manipulation block to be inverted, that's completely okay. You're waiting for a confirmation to happen. I'm entering based on something else. So my entry is based off, okay, I'm not waiting for that confirmation because I feel that confirmation will happen overall. So just entering earlier does not make it right or wrong, or you entering it a bit later does not make it wrong. It's a decision you make based on what you see. So I'm making the decision based on what I see, and I'm like, okay, this makes sense to me. If the market does this should happen. So just decisions, different ways to look at the market, different ways to make decisions. That's all it is. There's nothing wrong or right about it. So I hope that makes sense. Like it's not wrong. What you have said is completely right. So what I expect is that, okay, if I'm bullish and this fair value gap is going to keep standing there, it's going to accelerate higher. Otherwise, it will come lower. So it's just different ways to look at the market. That's about it, nothing else. Like if it goes lower, then I'll be proven wrong and the market will be just retesting that manipulation block and just turning around. In that case, I'll take a short the moment we start going lower. So you're just making decision as the market gives you opportunities. And this guy has retested the breaker block. So now you would want to see a quick sell-off happening because you have retested the breaker block. Now what you want to see is that, okay, confirmed breaker block retest complete, I want to dump. That's what you would want to see. Well, will you get that? That's another story. But that's what I would want to see at least. This 7:30 AM alarm always. I don't know. I wake up so early, still I have that 7:30 AM alarm. All right, so let's see. Let's wait and watch. So not looking too bad, but not even looking the way I wanted to, because if this would have basically resulted in a clear dump, that would have given me more of a signal it wants to go lower. But this sort of a bounce after showing dump is not what I want to see most of the time. So yeah, I'll let it play out and I'll let it do its thing. So if we are to get rejected, this is the place on the upside. Yeah. All right, let it play out. Let it do its thing. NQ is right now at break even or close to break even. This is not looking good. I mean, I don't like this candle at all. Leaving all that liquidity of London Q1 low below is not something I wanted to see. So let's see. Let's give it some more time. Let's give it time to breathe. Let's give it time to play out the way it wants to. So you would want to see some sort of a quick reaction over here. But give it time. Let's just give it time. Okay, NQ is rushing to Q1 high. Gold is not doing what I expected it to do. I expected gold to start rejecting by now. I expected gold to kind of get rejected by now and start going lower. I'm not liking how gold has just, been static over there. That's not something I like to see. So 10 seconds to this 2-minute closure. I think it's gonna go retest this area and then make a decision on where it wants to go maybe. So on NQ, yeah, moment of truth. Do we break above that manipulation block or not? That's the moment right now. Oh, any questions, guys? Sorry, I was looking at the charts on both the sides and I forgot that you guys are there. Is it terribly wrong to get entries at 1 minute time frame? No, there's nothing terribly wrong. If you have a way to enter, why will you call it terribly wrong? There's nothing terribly wrong. It's more about if you have a entry model that works on the 1 minute time frame. I just feel it's a bit easier to get manipulated when you're looking at the 1 minute time frame in the London session. That's the only thing. There's nothing more than that. There's nothing wrong in entering on 1 minute or any other time frame per se in any session. Like I trade 15 seconds in New York at times. So there's nothing wrong in anything. It's all about your decision and all about how you see the market. Do you have an entry model that will work in that time frame? Do you have an entry model that will give you, enough space and room to maneuver to enter those sort of trades? If that's the case, then everything is and anything is fine. So nothing is right or wrong. I hope that makes sense. Oh, wrong. So this is not really looking good, both of them, I'll be honest with you. Like this is static, this is not even moving right now. So gold has gone static, but gold I will let it play out. NASDAQ, I'm just looking at the market to see what sort of candles do we get. Because this is a feeler position, I'm happy to cut it earlier if I'm wrong. Okay. Yeah, let it hit stops if it has to. That's fine. I'm not going to touch it because that's a half risk position. I'm more concerned about how I manage this one. Okay, so this is fine. All right. Do you still take trades that doesn't fit your setup, like a feeler trades or strict? No, I always take feeler positions. It's just sometimes, see, we are all, we are all prisoners of our emotions. Okay. So sometimes I take feeler positions just to cater to that gambler inside of me. Take that small position, let that gambler be happy that, hey, I'm in a trade. Give my brain some dopamine. Look, I've clicked a button. So I do that every now and then just to give the brain, that slight bit of nudge. Hey, see, I'm still a gambler. Don't worry. We are still there, bro. Together forever. But when it comes to full risk positions, it's always with the rules. I don't want to enter a trade with full risk without my rules. Half risk, I'm okay. Because half risk, how long will it take you? If you take a good trade, a full risk trade, which is good, how long will it take you to make half an hour? Maybe 10 minutes. So that's why feeler positions I can take anytime. I don't mind. Dopamine, if you know how to handle your emotions and nature, I know my brain would want it. That's how my brain reacts. So I give it every now and then. Every now and then I'll basically be like, okay, I'm entering this position because I feel it's gonna go up, but I'll enter half risk. Like this position, this NAS position was, I feel it will go higher. There was not confirmation. As Nico said, the manipulation block should have been, we should have traded above it. But, my brain wants this. But like for me, this was more like, okay, we are where we are trading. So I'm basically looking at it, still some logic inside of it. Okay, there's a fair value gap. Okay, we are bouncing out of it. This can happen, this can happen, this can happen, and then you make the decision. But more like give your brain some gambling instincts. Otherwise you will make the mistake on a bigger account, which can get you payouts. And especially when you're funded, get evals. So when you're funded, get some evals to do this shit. Like this trade is only on my funded accounts. Okay, this is only on the funded accounts, whereas this is on all the accounts. So this trade is on each and every account that I have, whereas the gold trade is only on the funded accounts. Why did we put SL over here and not below the 2-minute FVG? Well, I was getting enough risk to reward and still get a little bit deeper stop loss, so that's why. No specific criteria as such in regards of that. It's more about I still had enough risk to reward to basically play this trade. So I'm stopped on the NQ trade, only in the gold trade now. So minus 0.5 R as of now. Alright, this is still looking good. I would say if you really want, you can move your stops to 4073.2. To be honest, I'll do the same. I'll move my stops a bit lower to 4073.2. Yeah, market should, if the market goes there, we'll be going back to this. So we will be stopping out the original position if we go there. So I'll just move it a bit lower just to get in a bit of a better position. On NAS, fuck you NAS, it stopped us out and it might be bouncing. Not yet. But with that, I would basically, I mean, if the gold trade hits stop loss, I'm done for London session. I'm not going to take any more trades. If it goes to TP, in regards of TP, I will basically be taking a TP at 1 hour and then on 2 hour. That's it. Nothing more than that. I might keep a position open just to previous week low if the market starts going down quickly. And in that case, let's say we basically just quickly go down, I will take a TP at 2 hour and then at previous week low. But it depends on what sort of reaction I get once we start going lower. If it's a quick sell-off, yes, I will do that. If it's not a quick sell-off, I will not do that. So just letting you guys know. But yeah, I mean, that's it from me, guys. Again, it was really good catching up with you. We'll be going live again tomorrow. I've already set up the stream, so I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, trade safe. It's a lot of news today. As Kumar said, just trade safe, trade easy. Don't over risk yourself. And have fun. And yeah, see you. Bye-bye.